This is verse 24, the 23rd chapter, Gospel of Matthew. Jesus continuing his series of criticisms in the form of wool oracles against the religious leaders. And at this point, he's continuing with similar language he used before, hodegoi. This is the word for guide. Hodos is the word for way, and ago, to lead in the way, is the idea, coupled with the adjective tuphloi, so blind guides. Hoi, this is with a present participle. Diulidzontes, from diolidzo. Diolidzo means to strain out something, in this case straining out tone. Konopa, from konopes, would be a gnat, also a mosquito, small flying insect. The force of it is that it's unclean. That's why they're straining it out. They wouldn't want to take down or drink or gulp down anything that is has an unclean element in it, namely some kind of tiny insect, such as described here. So they strain out the gnat. Tain, feminine, accusative, singular article, but the kamelon. This is, of course, the word from which we get the word camel, which is also an unclean animal. So in contrast, the camelon, this is, by the way, a feminine noun of the second declension, so that's why we have the feminine article here. The camel, katapinontes, from katapino. Pino means to drink, kata to drink down, and the taken together it suggests the idea of gulping it down. So they'll strain out the tiny little insect that's unclean, but gulp down the huge animal that is at the same time unclean. And of course what Jesus is getting at is that their conduct involves them in all kinds of behaviors that are condemned under the law, and yet at the same time they're meticulous in dealing with some tiny, minor little infraction, making a big deal out of that, of course. So it's, again, the contrast, the rather absurd sort of behaviors that are characterizing these religious leaders that Jesus wants to highlight in this series of condemnations.